Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Craig. We're so glad that you guys could join us this morning. Before we get started, please make it a point to like and share our video feed so that your friends can become our friends and join into the conversation. Also, remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page. Tons of stuff going on there. If you really want to know what's going on a minute-by-minute basis, our Facebook page is the spot to be in. Speaking of the spot to be in, wanted to remind you guys, many of you have been asking about our t-shirts, about our Don't Tread on Me t-shirts. Those are available. Those are going to be available for you for sale on our gear page, fpcgear.com, or you can just go to firearmspolicy.org and click on the FPC Gear page. Once again, this is a t-shirt that the young man in Reno was wearing, got in trouble at school. They told him not to wear it, and he called us, and now we're suing them. So help support that lawsuit, help support his right to free speech, protecting his right to use his First Amendment right to protect his Second Amendment rights. So all you got to do, once again, fpcgear.com. So let's get into today's topic. Now, you guys get a chance every once in a while when we're able to put up the feeds or when we play some of the recordings of some of the testimony, some of the things that go on in some of these various committee hearings when we're dealing with anti-gun legislation here in California. And we've had some folks say some pretty outlandish things to us, those of us who advocate on behalf of the Second Amendment here in the state of California. It's been beyond, some of it beyond the pale and beyond egregious. In fact, why don't I go ahead and just play a little bit of it for you
this
right
dais
here,
and defend the senseless acts of terror that's happening domestically. They're dirty, filthy mouths that needs to be washed with soap.
I take umbrage to these kinds of self-righteous, inaccurate claims about what the Second Amendment is and isn't.
that I think the idea of 2 witnesses, 2 minutes.
I didn't say 2 minutes, and you may proceed. I never said 2 minutes. I've not put that, but I will if you'd like me to.
Then
I
do apologize. I'm just operating based on past practices of this committee.
No, this committee has not used that timing, so please proceed.
So as you guys can see, these folks are not exactly the nicest, kindest folks in the world to us. And joining me right now is a good friend of mine, and I would dare to say one of my mentors, Mr. Sam Paratus, with Gun Owners of California, who has been fighting this fight long before I came into the California legislature, long before I got involved in politics, and has really helped me learn a thing or two. Sam, welcome to the show.
Craig, it's a pleasure and an honor to be on with you, and making me feel old.
So you got the undertone there.
Yes. I've been around for a long.
Wow. Okay. So now, and I think that kind of also though speaks to what we want to talk about now. There was once a time when even when people disagreed on hot button issues like this, that there was a degree of civility, wasn't there?
No question about it. We never expected to go to committee and to be treated rudely, yelled at, accused of bloodshed, told, that's enough, be quiet. The sergeants are going to take you out. I mean, it has gotten so bad. Back in the day, you had a chance to go and voice your opinion and say what was on your mind, and you were unlimited in the time that you had to testify, to get the facts out, to get your perspective out. They would listen, they would sit there, and then it started to go the other way. All of a sudden, when they didn't like you, they'd get up from their chairs and they'd go have coffee, and they wouldn't be listening, or they'd talk to each other. And now it's progressed to the point where, well, you've seen it, firsthand, Craig. They're rude, they're In essence, they so denigrate the office that they hold in civility, in statesmanship, in so many different ways, and it's really a shame.
Well, and it goes even to the point of, when we go and we testify, we try as much as possible to present facts and information. And it's almost like not only do they ignore all facts, ignore all information that might present a contrary viewpoint to what it is that they have to say, but they've gotten to the point of belligerence. I mean, let me show you this clip real quick. This is a clip last year where Assemblyman what's his name, Lowe, called a member back, called Dan, our good friend Dan from the NRA, back to the table so that he could rebuke him. Check this, you guys, check this out real quick.
It's very difficult for me to sit here and look at you in the eyes and have respect for you, sir, Dan, because not only because of the lives have been cut because of your organization, mothers and fathers, but many lives have been shattered from it.
All right, so I was actually in another committee because, as we know, they actually hold public safety committees both at the same time. So I was in another committee when that happened. But if I recall, you were there in the room, weren't you?
I was sitting right next to Dan when we testified, and then when he called Dan up, I was standing right at the desk. Being that I wear hearing aids, I needed to be close to the front to hear what they were saying, and I was in shock, utter. I can't put it in shock that the chair allowed a member of his committee to be so belligerent, so mean-spirited, and so personally accusing as he was, and didn't do anything to stop it.
And I think you just hit another nail on the head. That's something that has frustrated me, is the fact that you have first of all, you have the chair who's supposed to be running the committee, would allow something like that to occur. But then on the other side, you have some of the members who are, they're on our side. For the most part, they vote with us. And, we meet with them, we talk with them, and we know that to a large degree they believe they support us. But even when they don't step up and say, hey, that wasn't uncalled for.
Craig, you're absolutely right. We are. I want people to understand that when you and myself and the other members of the pro-gun community go up to testify, we are behind the eight ball at every point of the process. They don't like us. They don't pay attention. They're belligerent to us. Our friends don't stand up for us. And at the end, once we have given them the facts, as you pointed out, they, of course, always have the last word, and most recently have chosen to use that as an opportunity to snipe at us with snarky comments, denigrating our facts, or us personally, or the issue, or something like that. So it seems like they're shooting every bit of ammunition they have against us.
Oh, yeah, that's the absolute worst is, so you go up there, right? So I go up there, okay, there's going to be two of us, and I got 2 minutes. And I spit as much fire in 2 minutes as I can. And then the members, after I'm done, I can't say no more. Then the members proceed to lie, tell misinformation, denigrate us and our positions, and all we're left to do is to sit there and take it. And then they wonder why we get frustrated with them. But we're supposed to be the civil ones. And by the way, it's not just us. I mean, I sat there during the last committee hearing, and you had representatives from law enforcement, people who represent law enforcement were there. And this was in the Senate committee. And you had Senator Bradford and Senator Mitchell took it as an opportunity to grandstand and berate these two guys. And you know what? All they could do was sit there and just take it. But anyway, all of that aside, I think that it doesn't do much, number one, to help encourage people to be involved in the process. I don't know about others. It encourages me to be involved in the process. What it tells me is this, is that when I go up there, number one, I got to make sure I give it good. And then I got to brace myself because I am going to take a shot. But see, the great thing about here at FPC, the thing that I love about FPC is I know now we're going to catch all that on video. And when it's all said and done, they may get the last word in committee. I'm going back to download that video. I'm going to chop that video up, and we're going to expose them for literally the hateful, uninformed individuals. I want to say that they are. I'm going to be more diplomatic because you're here with me. I want to say that they are, but that they appear to be in the way in which they act.
You mean great big sacks of agricultural byproducts that have been left on the ground on a barnyard, you know?
Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Sam. I really do. You know, you are the statesman of this group. I'm the one that just kind of goes up there and just talks trash. So I appreciate that you would join me in the muck there for a quick minute.
But I'm telling you, Craig, you're inspiring me. I think the last committee I got, I even challenged the author and what he thought. No matter what he thought, he was wrong, and proceeded to take on a little bit of Craig Lou's junkyard dog type of an attitude, and put it back on their, for their doorstep. And we have to do that. We have to stand up for what's truthful. And it's a beautiful thing what you guys are doing and exposing these people for what they are. They're ugly, mean, nasty, ill-spirited people with major hang-ups and problems who think they know what's best for everyone in this state when in fact they don't even know what's good for themselves. It is a sad situation, but it is the situation we have to deal with. So you and I have to gird our loins, and we have to go in there and do battle because it's the right thing to do. And we do battle the way it's supposed to be done. They do battle by cheating, by stealing, by lying, by being mean and nasty and snarky. But in the end, when the public finally finds out what these people are all about, I think that'll work to our advantage. We're just starting, man. What you guys are doing to expose them, and you cannot be assailed for what you say because all you're doing is showing exactly what they said on video. And so that's a beautiful thing. And when people get that information more and more, they will realize that the people we are fighting against are absolutely wrong and to a great extent evil in my mind. And we have to fight. Craig, every time I go into the committee room and into the Capitol, and I think you feel the same way, and the other guys do, I know that what we do saves thousands and thousands of lives in the state of California and millions throughout America. Because if we didn't do what we did, these guys would get away with running roughshod over the Second Amendment, and people who have been able to use guns to defend themselves and defensive gun uses would be taken out of the category of survivors and put into the category of victims, if not for what we do. So we go in there and we do that battle, and then we battle on the outside where we are even stronger.
Preach it, Sam. Preach it. So just tell folks real quick, just a real brief blurb, tell a little bit about Gun Owners of California and how they can find out more about GOC.
Well, you can go to gunownersca.com, GUNOWNERSCA.com. Gun Owners is the oldest pro-gun political action committee in the country. Back way in 1974-75, when Congress and California created the PAC systems of the campaign finance reform, Senator H.L. Richardson, our founder and chairman, figured out how to do that, and he started Gun Owners of California, Gun Owners of America. Later on in the year, NRA ILA was created, and CRP had been around as a shooters organization, and they became a political action committee later on. And now we're getting the new kids on the block, you guys who've been around for some time now, and are reaching people that we have never had an ability to reach, and spreading the truth and shining light in the darkness. And that's a beautiful thing. And together we're going to win.
Amen. I'm right there with you, brother. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Coffee. For those of you who do not regularly watch, we're on every weekday morning. On Saturday mornings, you can watch This Week in Gun Rights. But we're on every weekday morning, talking with folks like Sam, talking about issues of the day, really just trying to bring to what I like to call a little bit of uncommon sense, because we all know common sense is not that common. I prefer to call it common nonsense. But once again, Sam, thank you for joining us, and thank you to everyone out there for tuning in. You guys make sure to have fun, stay safe, and stay free.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.